Well, next time we sit down for this game, I'm just going to be like, no, we're not playing this. We're watching Kung Pao.
Next episode is going to be us commentating over watching Kung Pao, but none of it is in the video because we don't want to get ID claimed. So it's just a watch along Kung Pao. You can put on our commentary track as you watch Kung Pao, and it's basically a riff tracks on Kung Pao.
Oh god. We need to do that for Sonic Underground also.
Genuinely, I kind of want to, just because I love riff tracks. Like, riff tracks as a concept is so cool.
It's great, yeah.
I mean, who the fuck doesn't like... Who likes Let's Play and is our age and doesn't love Mystery Science Theater 3000? Like, that molded a generation of internet reviewers and Let's Players.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Oh my god, like, to this day, Fatima and I around the house will sometimes just randomly say, Puma Man, he flies like a moron. Because of the Puma Man Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode. That's so funny. You're watching this. What the hell? Audience, you're worse than us. Why are you supporting this? What's wrong with you? You clicked on this. It's like, tutorial episode 5. This is how you do manager stuff. And it like probably opens with me being like, Bobby Lashley's injured. What? Bone spurs.
Oh no. Google Bobby Lashley.
Oh, what's going on with Gulak today?
Shit, what was I gonna say? No, I don't remember.
Were you gonna talk about the game?
I was gonna say this is actually only episode 2, remember?
I thought this was episode 1.
No. We're back with episode 2.
Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 69.
Nice.
There's nothing to catch in the central swamps. What? Why did you tell me that? I didn't ask. It's just...
Welcome to episode 420.
Who just told me that?
Probably your Fisher Dwarf.
Oh, I thought it was like hunting. It was like this Gulak hunting in a swamp somewhere? Like, what's he doing?
No. You want to hear some shit about the Dwarf Fortress wiki that is both admirable and annoying?
Yes.
I was trying to look up where iron occurs.
Okay.
Like, at what elevation levels. It doesn't tell me where iron occurs because iron is just a product that can come out of several different ores. Hematite, magnetite, and limonite.
Yep.
So I clicked on hematite, for example, because that's one stone you can get iron out of.
Yeah.
And it doesn't tell me what levels it occurs at. It says it is found as veins in sedimentary and igneous extrusive layers. So...
Yep. That's Dwarf Fortress Wiki from what I've read. It's very much like that. They're like, I'm sorry, you don't know how deep that is? Well, I guess I'm a more hardcore Dwarf Fortress player than you.
That, or just a geologist.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're not a geologist? Well, I guess I'll dumb it down for you simple folk.
Yeah, this game is a bit of geology porn.
Yeah, what the hell? I just want to blame... I want to play my stupid dwarf simulator, guys.
There's so many different types of stone.
Let's set up another work order here.
So I clicked on sedimentary layer to find out where those occur. It says sedimentary layers can be tricky to locate.
No shit. With this wiki, they can.
Yeah. Sedimentary layers are, on average, the most economically valuable of the 4 stone layers.
And they're located... What?
In
a guy called
geology.
Deg wants to join?
Oh, nice.
I have a friend called Deg. He's also a wrestling fan. He's part of Visnomatic, which I'm also a part of. Everybody go Google Visnomatic. Really small YouTube channel, but really fun. I'm going to name him RoboDeg.
In real-world geology, sedimentary stone is formed by sediment. The sediment gets carried away by rivers and deposited in constantly growing heaps, where the pressure at the bottom eventually forms the sediment into stone. This is not, like, in actual Wikipedia. This is the Dwarf Fortress Wiki telling you this.
So, someone wrote that while they were in their bathroom, laptop was on the bathroom counter, left hand typing that, right hand slowly masturbating as he makes direct eye contact with himself in the mirror, right? Like,
No. He wouldn't have been in his bathroom. He would have been in a rock quarry.
Okay, he's in a salt mine, naked, but with a miner's cap. And he can see himself in the mirror because he has the light on his miner's cap on.
He can see himself reflected in the smooth stones of the cave walls.
Yes. The mirror is made of marble that he polished because he knows how you polish marble. Is there a wiki entry on how to polish marble?
I don't know. But, so I don't think the wiki is going to give us a good idea of what layer...
No shit, really?
These are on.
Let me just, hold on, we got another one. Guy who updates the wiki. There you go, we have another monster, and he's another lasher, human lasher.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, another petition. How many people want to join today? This guy's name is Thrut. I kind of don't want to change that. That name's incredible.
Did you notice that Sonic's name is blinking right now?
Yeah, why is his name blinking? What's wrong with him?
That is because he has reached legendary skill in mining.
Oh, that's cool. Is he just going to blink forever?
Yeah, so he is a...
slightly annoying.
It can honestly get a little confusing because if somebody is legendary at a military skill, they also blink all the time, and they're like harder to differentiate.
So
from
it'll
civilians.
make it look like he's good at whatever it's calling him, even if it might be calling him like fish dissector.
Yeah.
Legendary fish dissector, not just dabbling.
Yeah. You might actually get a legendary fish dissector before long. Your guy is really good at it.
Yeah, he is surprisingly good at it. In fact, okay, we have a master miner. We should be mining more.
Yeah, I say you should dig deeper and try to find these elusive sedimentary layers.
Yes. That's up. This is
I
down.
bet that the wiki doesn't tell you what elevation these layers are at because it's probably like really variable. Like from site to site. It probably depends on like your location in the world.
Maybe. That, or it's because they want to be know-it-alls.
Hey, what are you carving out here?
I'm starting to carve... Why are they carving off to the right? That was weird. I don't know why they did that. I'm just carving some... I just went down a bunch of layers and started digging.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing...
It looks like you're...
Nothing specific.
It doesn't look like you're very deep right now.
Really?
I'm looking at the top right, and it says you're at like elevation or depth like 17. That is not
I'm
very
like
deep.
2 away from this cave. Is this cave not that deep?
No, that's like a very shallow cave system.
Oh, okay. Let's
in fact, I would not be surprised if you run into a separate cave system even deeper down. That's how shallow that one is.
Okay, let's we'll dig that little bit of gem there, and I'm just gonna dig out this way a little bit and see if I can just kind of. I'll try to like position myself so that I can just like go through one of these walls rather than dropping into water.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's.
Yeah. So, 20. It's showing like depth 20, 22. That's like not deep at all.
There we go. This will dig me over to where I want to be, and then I can do a stairwell that way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm, like, to totally not exaggerate, it's very likely you're gonna be able to get over 100 layers deep.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so you're very shallow right now.
Wow, I didn't think that we were gonna be going that deep underground. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is this like Minecraft where it's a bad idea to dig straight down?
No, dwarves are clever enough that they won't drop themselves into magma.
Okay, I was gonna say, because that's a genuine concern.
Yeah.
They're both blinking as they do this. Does that mean they're both legendary?
That's definitely possible.
Can't something taken by mood? Wait, hold on. Pause.
Thomas Gangsta has been taken by a fey mood. Do you know what this means?
Does it mean he's possessed?
Basically. It's a very similar thing.
Okay. How do we check what he needs again?
You have to wait for him to claim a workshop. And
okay.
Once he decides on the one he's going to occupy, then he'll tell you the ingredients.
Okay, Goku and Sonic have both maxed out mining by the looks of it. Just in case, I will just refresh Dwarf Therapist real quick just to make sure that I'm understanding this right. Mining 16 on Sonic, which is legendary. And,
it's legendary +1.
15 on Goku.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
So there might be more than like 15 skill levels, but the game only displays up to legendary.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a functional difference.
He claimed a metalsmith's forge.
Oh, that's good. Ooh, he is a metal worker.
Is he gonna make like some kind of beautiful sword?
It could be, but since the only metal you have available is zinc, it's probably gonna be a shitty sword.
Is he gonna make a sheet of tinfoil?
Maybe.
Okay, resume.
Oh, yep, he just grabbed some zinc bars, it looks like.
Oh, god damn it. He's gonna make something stupid, is it? Wait, if he's already grabbing stuff, that means he has what he needs, right?
It doesn't look like all of it because he has stopped, but he has not begun
I must have rock blocks and metal bars and rock blocks and metal bars. He's really making that clear.
Yeah, well, this is easy then. You just have to go to a mason's shop and tell them to make bricks or bars. I forget which it is. Oh, blocks.
Blocks.
Rock blocks.
Yes, one order of blocks. That would probably be enough.
Yeah, so rock blocks, they're kind of like in RimWorld when you carve stone into bricks.
Stone into bricks, yeah, I figured. Where it's just, you get a bunch of bricks out of it and you can build just basic things.
Yeah, they're easier to move around than the whole chunk of stone.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go a bunch of layers deep. There we go.
Now, go back to where you started that staircase real quick, because...
No, you don't want to. It's start of it is here. Yeah, I didn't make a beginning of that.
Yeah, you have to put a downward stairway into that spot there.
Pretty hard to start the thing when... yeah, just make that whole staircase. Just teleport through the first layer of rock and then make a staircase. No shit, right?
Yeah, easy.
They're gonna drop.
So how
into
deep
water.
did you go with that?
I think like 10 more or something like that.
I would go very deep.
We're down to floor. What is it? 40? 40. Yeah, we're at 40.
I would keep going. I would keep going a while.
Oh, it brought me up to the mysterious construction because he's doing it.
Oh yeah. So if you press T, it'll show you exactly which items are in his workshop. Zinc bars and marble blocks.
Okay, well, nothing too valuable. That's fine. So if he completely fucking blows it and makes something stupid, I don't care.
Yeah. But it's usually pretty cool when a metal crafter makes an artifact, because it's usually something more useful.
I need all of your titanium. Look at this. I made a titanium horse. Thanks.
Titanium horse.
Okay, let's there, and then how far down do we want to go? Like 50?
Go to like 100, I say. Get like your whole depth like mapped out. Yeah, maybe you'll run into a cave, maybe you won't, but you'll have some room to dig around.
Yeah. I got rutile.
I'm gonna say rutile.
I'm gonna say that's stone, and I don't give a shit.
It's probably some obscure gemstone.
So you think we should make a barracks out of this room already?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so beds?
A couple things. Yeah, beds are something they will need. They would also probably benefit from 1 or 2 weapon racks and armor stands.
Okay, and we want, nope, that is W. Armor stand, needs armor stand. Right, we haven't made any.
Yeah, you need to make those. You can make them out of stone or wood, I think.
Or wood! Yeah.
Wooden weapon rack, yeah.
Yep. Hope it's well constructed. Well, I mean, if Bret Hart's constructing it, it'll be well constructed.
Oh, yes. Very likely.
New order. I want armor. What?
No, you.
Come on. It can't be that
This is
hard
an American game.
It can't be that hard for it to know. Like, if they put
This
a
is
U
an
in armor, look, it's the same thing.
USA, USA, USA,
One fucking country spells it that way. God damn it.
USA, USA. Are you convinced yet?
What? That it shouldn't have a U?
Yeah.
Now, in fairness,
That's what I was explaining to you.
The etymology of there being a U in it is really stupid. The U was added. Oh, hey. The U was added specifically to differentiate American and Canadian English from, or British and Canadian English from American English. It was specifically added to make them feel more different from Americans, which is kind of hilarious to me. If anything, you are using the more old school spelling. The reason it was added was arbitrary.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
it is actually that stupid of a reason. And don't get me wrong, the U makes sense grammatically. It makes more sense that it's there now. However, the reason they added it was really dumb.
Yeah.
All right, resume. Yeah. Is it going to be dangerous that we're digging through this? Like, is this going to introduce a place where, like, giant man-eating spiders are going to climb up the stairs at us?
Potentially, but you can wall them off.
Okay.
Look at that.
Created Odom Nosing, a zinc scepter. Okay, a scepter is pretty cool. She claims it as an heirloom in the name of the family ancestor Domas, not to be confused with Dumbass, the cousin they didn't like, League Halls.
That's pretty cool that Tomas has an ancestor named Domas.
That is cool.
Also, Tomas is a lady.
Not to be confused with Snowmoss in the bottom left there because of the overlapping messages.
Snowmoss. So now if you hit capital L, it brings up your list of artifacts.
That is true. Zinc scepter. Let's take a look at this. A scepter is a
Value
short
of
ornamental...
7,200.
Oh, that's the description of what a scepter is. Okay.
Yeah, it tells you what a scepter is.
Okay, this is a zinc scepter. Thanks. All craft swordsmanship is of the highest quality. Is encrusted with a rectangular marble cabochons. I'm guessing it's kind of a gem. And encircled with bands of zinc. That's a short description compared to the other thing. Doesn't represent like a battle or some kind of like world history.
Not just decoration.
Huh.
Just some marbles, or just some rectangles of marble on the scepter.
I think it would be great if like every name ever was programmed into the game, and so there was like a very, 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 very small % chance that things could just line up perfectly, where it's like, you know, there's like a 0.00001% chance that you might make a scepter and it's like, this is commemorating Germany and Italy's conquest of France in 1939. It's like, what?
That would be pretty entertaining, yeah.
You could get some funny shit into that. Like, and then, you know, like fucking Kotaku articles would spring up instantly.
Oh, yeah.
Dwarf Fortress confirmed racist. It's like, it's a number generator, guys. Number generators can't be racist, but it's okay. Kotaku isn't journalism. All right, we got a new person. Thomas is flashing.
Yeah, so the cool thing about a Fey mood versus being possessed is when they finish the artifact, they become legendary in that skill.
Oh, okay. Which one did he become legendary in then? Because I know there's a few metal. He's legendary metal crafter. So what specifically is dictated by metal crafting? Is that like making arts and crafts stuff with metal?
Basically.
Okay. Would have been cool if he was a great weapon or a legendary weaponsmith. That'd be nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, he is great at those at least, which is not far off from legendary.
Yeah.
He's only like 3 skill levels away from legendary in those.
Yeah. Well, he could make like metal crowns out of zinc and it'd probably be of really good quality.
That's true. That would actually be a really good export.
Yeah. Let me just put a door there just because we have spares and why don't I have one there? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's sinister looking.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's take a second and explore this. Bloodthorn cap. I was going to say, like, it's all red and like these kind of veiny looking like roots.
Yeah,
It's like
go down one elevation.
It's like the crimson from Terraria.
From Terraria, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey everybody, Mah-Dry-Bread here. I am number one result if you search Terraria gameplay on YouTube. Not a joke, by the way.
yeah.
You know, every week I get people who message me and they're like, hey, want to play Terraria? And I'm like, what? I check what servers we have in common, and it's just the Terraria official server. They just look at, all they do is they look at the list of like YouTube influencer dudes, whatever their term is for. I think it's like community ambassadors or whatever. And they just like message them. They're like, hey, want to play Terraria? It's kind of funny to me. I actually had an interview on the Terraria Discord once. It was really fun.
Huh. That's cool.
They're super cool. Like behind the scenes, the community managers for Terraria are super friendly people. It's fun. So there you go. A little bit of goodwill for Terraria. I'm not like paid by them or anything. It's just they gave me the opportunity. I did the interview. It was really fun, and they were really cool people behind the scenes.
Yeah, they've always seemed like a pretty cool team.
Yeah, I really like that community. All right.
So you have 3 cavern layers. That's like pretty rare.
That seems good. Right?
It could be good, it could be disastrous.
I mean, I kind of get the vibe that things living in the blood crimson layer might be dangerous.
Yeah, it would not be a bad idea to wall off where like the entry points to your fort are.
Oh, do you see that?
Is that a spider over there?
A creepy crawler.
Well, it's not a spider, I guess.
I always
go
said
to your unit list.
Yeah.
And
Cobalt Thief. Oh, dead. Never mind.
Yeah, that's your dead tab.
Yeah.
Well, creepy crawler doesn't register on this list, which means it's probably vermin, which is like something inconsequential.
I was trying to find the like click on unit button because I can never remember what it is. Petition. Man, we get a lot of these people wanting to join.
Yeah. I'm curious about this. Can you draft your monster slayers into your militia squads?
I don't think they appeared on the list. Let's check. Okay.
What was one of their names?
So I want to do this, and then...
I know Bobby Lashley was one of them.
Yeah. This is the whole list here. Because that's how few adults we have who are actually citizens. Because we have so many kids. Like half the population are kids. Yeah, monster slayers can't be drafted. I guess it makes sense because they're not citizens, so they can't be drafted.
So you can't give them orders.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember right, I think like the monster slayers are like a relatively new addition to the game. And I think when I played with them, I think they would actually like venture out into the caves and like start killing shit just because.
Oh. Well, that might be good then, because, you know, if they go in and they kill shit, then are they going to take the loot, or would our people wander in and be like, ooh, well, you know, like, hey, maybe I can butcher this for some leather?
There's not that much loot to take, honestly. It's mostly like animals that live down there. So, you know, they don't have like equipment for the most part.
I mean, that makes sense, unless we were to like come across. I mean, what other species, like intelligent species, live underground in the lore of Dwarf Fortress?
There are troglodytes, but I don't remember if they have equipment.
I would imagine they at least have tools, right?
They might.
Like basic tools. Like when I think troglodyte, I think like cavemen, so maybe they have basic tools.
It's possible, yeah.
What about kobolds? Do they live underground? Because I know in a lot of lore of different games, like in kobolds in Warcraft, for instance, live in mines, and they use tools.
I don't think they can come from underground in this game, because you've seen a couple of kobold thieves, and they have both come from above ground.
What do I want to name this one? This is one of the monster slayers, by the way. I want to name this one
Speedwagon.
Why?
Nice, because he's a JoJo character.
Oh, okay. Where's another one we haven't named yet?
Gotcha.
This one.
I made you put anime in the game.
Is that how you spell it?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe. That's my favorite character from... Yeah, it's my favorite character from Yu Yu Hakusho. What? Zonzimber has grown to become a boar.
Nice. Good for Zonzimber.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a person's name, and then they just became a boar. Isn't it weird when that happens?
You know, there are actually were animals in this game, so you
That's
could
awesome.
potentially have a were boar.
Yeah, I know that there's
But it
like
would
some
not give
mythical
you that
shit.
message.
I do remember your infamous story of of a minotaur choking a vampire for like a month.
Yep.
Wasn't it? You had a battle arena, and you had a
Mhm.
minotaur and a vampire dwarf in there, and he put
Yep.
the minotaur obviously completely outmatched the vampire, so he put him in a chokehold, but he wasn't smart enough to figure out that vampires don't breathe, and so the vampire was in a chokehold, just completely uselessly like throwing punches at this minotaur for like a month until eventually exhaustion and the ever-mounting bruise of these dinky little punches managed to overtake the minotaur.
Yeah, and the vampire eventually like developed his punching and kicking skills so much. He became like legendary at hand-to-hand combat and kicked one of the Minotaur's ribs into his lung.
Yeah, that's what it was his combat skill essentially was nonstop going up every round for that month, and so whatever things were getting combat experience from it, he maxed out like all the skills. So all of a sudden it's like this fucking martial arts vampire dwarf master, like he's the final boss.
Yeah, I was like scared to put anything into the arena with him after that for fear that he would escape. 'Cause
Yeah, like,
how are you gonna stop him?
what do you do after that? Like, I guess you just line the stands of the arena with crossbowmen and hope they can riddle him so full of arrows that he can't walk.
Right.
Right, we just let another person. Man, that happens a lot.
Yeah,
Looks like our food
actually,
storage finally has a lot of barrels.
Yeah, I had actually built that arena with a failsafe. It had like support beams at the bottom that could be triggered to a lever and just collapse the whole arena if
That's
necessary.
a good idea, in case like a fucking minotaur starts banging on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh.
raw adamantine. I'm guessing that's to make adamantium?
Pretty much, yeah.
Now that is... Now, I don't know about in this game, but isn't that in most lore like a mythical, very powerful metal?
Yes, it's like the equivalent of mithril in this game.
Figured, yeah. Okay,
where
I
is
think I'm just gonna put a big old mine order on all of this.
Now, is that the adamantine right there? I'm not familiar with this sprite.
No,
That's
it is
green
not.
zircon.
Shut up.
So, yeah, that's just green zircon you're telling them to dig. Go to the alert menu, though, and it might zoom you right to the adamantine.
Zoom. Oh.
Oh, so it's that blue in the walls there. So that's probably, like, close to magma, I would think. It usually is. Is that red magma, or is it just, like, muddy
I think it's just
dirt?
the floor. Muddy cavern floors.
Wow. That's really lucky, then. Usually you don't see adamantine until you get to magma layers.
Lucky?
Yeah.
Alright, where are dudes digging?
Alright. Now,
I am lost. Let me just go to this
No,
and go down.
I feel compelled that I should give you a warning about adamantine, which the Dwarf Fortress community doesn't usually like to spoil for new players, but given that this is a tutorial setting, I feel like I should mention it.
Does it make people go
because-
crazy? Is it like radioactive?
No, not quite, but there is a massive danger that could end your fort with adamantine. Basically, if you dig far enough into like a deposit of adamantine, you might reach a hell pit.
Oh.
Like, usually at the center of a deposit of adamantine, if you're deep enough into it, you will literally dig into a hole that leads to hell, and demons will come out and kill everybody.
I have heard that Dwarf Fortress has demons and like a portal to hell or something.
Yeah.
So I do know that's a thing. Our guys are wandering around down there. Hope
So
there's
there's
nothing
always
terrifying in there.
Yeah, I bet they're the monster slayers. They probably are.
Okay, well the monster slayers I'm not too concerned about.
Yeah.
Oh right, we can like put in weapon racks now, right? Our people have probably made some fucking weapon racks. Yes, armor rack.
Yes. But there is one thing that I kind of love in the Dwarf Fortress community, like the way they cover up spoilers about Adamantine. It's all like circus themed things. So the Adamantine is called cotton candy.
Wow.
And the demons are called clowns.
I actually really like that.
And the like the hole leading into hell is called the circus tent.
Yeah.
Hell is called the circus. So,
every time I hear more about the Dwarf Fortress community, I love it more.
Yeah. So if you get too hungry for all that sweet, sweet cotton candy, you might accidentally break through the circus tent and run into all the clowns.
Yeah. They're not that friendly. Be careful. They don't like when you take their cotton candy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a little more about adamantine. It's a very lightweight metal.
Okay.
And because of that, it doesn't make for good hammers or maces.
Okay,
Like,
that makes sense.
It would be a really tough weapon, but it wouldn't have a lot of weight to it, so it wouldn't work very well.
Yeah, it wouldn't work for a bludgeon.
Right, but if you're making a blade, an axe or a sword, then it would be, extremely sharp and would be like the best bladed weapon you can possibly make.
Just a training spear, okay.
No, you don't really need to make those.
I was just thinking, if it's literally the only spear we have, then...
Yeah, that's true. It would get him some practice with the spear skill.
Yeah. So we need to designate this as a barracks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I think you can hit Q and go to one of those armor stands you put up.
Oh, make barracks or armory. Yeah, I'm just
and then
fucking
expand
whoring.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
And
Gulag pack.
So there's those 4 buttons at the bottom.
Sorry, I'm just fucking going blind from this giant flashing light. Train?
Yep. So this, you can toggle which activities they do in this barracks.
Oh.
I don't know why you would have these ever be separate buildings, but you have that option.
Just all of them, sure.
Yep.
They can stick as much as they want.
Yeah. Well, you might... It's possible you could have them not sleep in there since they also have individual bedrooms.
Beds aren't even that far
If
away.
you want.
Well, they can tick as much as they want.
They can tick all they want.
Okay, so now is it just when they have nothing better to do, they'll train in there? Or do they have scheduled training where it's like, hey, every day at this time we're training?
Well, somebody is in there right now. See what he's doing. Hit V.
What if I don't want to?
So yep, that is Jay Ravenwood. He's doing a combat drill
Individual
right now.
combat drill, so I'm guessing it's because he doesn't have a practice partner in there with him.
Yeah, he's just training alone. So yeah, they'll just go in there and train whenever they're assigned to do it.
Now I'm guessing you can only gain so much experience from training.
Well, you get better experience from actual combat.
Yeah,
That's
but like you could
for
never
sure.
become a master just training, right? Like you'd have to see combat at some point. Wait, hold on, what was that event? Soapmaker cancel run kill interrupted by a white stork. What the fuck is this word vomit that the game just gave me? Soapmaker canceled return kill interrupted by a white stork. What?
So that means he had the job of returning a kill, presumably from hunting, but he was interrupted by a white stork while he was carrying the body back.
Okay, so he saw a stork, dropped what he was killing, and decided, wait, no, I gotta shoot that.
More likely he got scared by the white stork.
It's a fucking stork.
Well, maybe it tried to attack him.
He's not gonna get attacked by a stork.
He might. I mean, have you ever had a stork flying at you? That would probably be pretty scary.
He's a monster hunter. It's a stork.
Well, I mean, if he had his hands full, he didn't know what to do.
Wait, don't shoot. It's got a baby. Holding in front of it like a hostage. Animal has grown to become a stray donkey. Was it a baby donkey that grew to become one, not just an animal?
It would be very strange if a baby bunny grew to become a stray donkey.
I mean, I'd be okay with it. A donkey sounds pretty valuable, actually.
I mean, it's more meat.
It's a pack mule.
Yeah, and it's more meaty.
I mean, he's right there. Actually, he's in the doorway blocking people. So they had to go around his stupid ass, literally ass donkey joke, to get into the pantry. Petition. Yes, you can join. God, they've really bombarded me with it. Wow, we have a lot of blinking lights on here.
Did you get a wave of migrants? What the hell happened?
Oh, did we? I didn't notice.
Look at all these unnamed people.
Whoa! Lots of farmers. Whoa!
Yeah, look at all these unnamed people.
Bards. Yeah.
I think.
I forgot. The bookkeeper is doing individual combat drills. Right. I forgot our bookkeeper is also in the militia. That will end poorly. Okay. If we just got a wave of immigrants, then let's go ahead and just have another mining order just in case. So, and then that's the wall. So this, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even see the announcement that you had migrants come in.
I didn't see it either, but we're just over 2 hours into this session, so I think now's a good time to end episode 2.
Yeah, well, hit A real quick and see if that announcement is there. I'm just curious.
Okay.
I don't even see it. How high up do you have to go before you see, like, migrants have arrived?
Migrants right here.
There it is. Huh.
So it was when we were making weapon racks. It was probably fairly recent.
Yeah.
It says the date was the 6th of Slate. What is today? Today is the... What is it? Today's the 15th of Slate.
15th of Slate. Okay. Yeah, look at all these supplies you have.
Okay, so we missed that for like a week.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we have more Marks dwarfs though. Hold on, can I draft some of these new dudes?
I wonder if that's referring to monster hunters.
Maybe.
But these new people, I'm sure, you can draft like a bunch of them if you want to.
No. Hold on. One of them has relevant skills. The herbalist is also competent Hammer's dwarf.
Sounds like a good candidate for the military.
All right, I drafted him.
Excellent.
Because we have pretty small numbers in the military right now, you know?
Yes,
so
you sure do.
Get whoever we can and get them early so they can train early.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that's a good end point for episode 2 then, everybody. On the next episode, we're figuring out the military. What can we learn on the next episode? Maybe a little bit of spelunking?
Yeah. Can we come up with 3 more M's? Military? Strip mining, maybe? To find some metal ores that you can actually use?
Yeah, M, metal. And...
magic.
Melson Nandela.
Melson Nandela. That'll be the objective for episode 2.
On the next episode 2, Melson Nandela. Thank you everybody for watching. Until next time, have a nice day.
Bye.